Hey y'all, it's Cheryl KB, and the B is for Bobby Butte, not beauty, just Butte. It's been a super long time since we've done any type of budgeting, money, finance. Is it the same thing? Any type of planning video, but it's okay. Here we are today. I said that towards the end of the year, we are getting back on the wagon. We are going to be super consistent with not only just YouTube, but like the finance. You can see my little vision board back here, but then I also have my calendar board up here that I used to keep track of. I haven't even worked in my office in a really long time because I've been on a leave of absence from my job for the past 6 weeks. So I have not been receiving my full income. I actually have only received one paycheck. I should have a couple more coming soon, but this is the one that I got most recently. Of course, I'm not going to show you the check, but it is from the short-term disability company, not the actual company that I work for. And it is for $2,137.61, which is a lot less than what I'm used to receiving. I just shared on Instagram that when you take a leave of absence, you only get, well, it depends, but for me, I've only been getting 80% of my salary. So right now, my salary is $100,000, but my base salary is $88,000. And I also talked about the fact that I am severely underpaid as a PMP certified project manager with over almost 8 years of experience, but we'll talk about that in another video. So I think my typical paycheck is somewhere I think I don't know it off the top of my head, but it's a little less than $3,000. I also recently started putting more into my 401k, and I changed my insurance plan. So more is being deducted from my check. But let's just say $2,800. $2,100 is a lot less than what I'm used to because that extra $700-800 will cover my car payment and my car insurance. Now, like I said, I do have another check coming, which will probably be around the same amount, but it's just different. Like, I have been overspending the past few months. Like, I've been just going out to eat willy-nilly. I haven't really been budgeting. If I want to buy clothes, I just do it. And you're able to do that. It's not the most wise thing, but if you have a lot of income coming in and then you take care of all of your expenses, like that your needs, it's not that hard to kind of splurge on some of your wants. So that's what I've been doing. But I said that this has been a wake up call because imagine if you just get laid off or if you have to settle for a job paying significantly less than what you're making. It's like, what would you do? Someone also mentioned the fact that my mortgage is really high right now. It's 2164, and I've been thinking about downsizing to a smaller house, but I think that's like in the, way in the future, at least 6 to 12 months out. Because I just have a lot going on right now and I don't want to put that extra pressure on myself. And by a lot going on, I shared it in one of my recent videos, but also I haven't really talked about the fact that I'm in the process of trying to sell my rental property in Minnesota. So I got an offer. Well, I'm in the process of they're writing the offer right now. And then I have a showing tomorrow. So hopefully another offer comes out of that and we can kind of create, some sort of bidding war so I can get the most out of that sale. But right now, I'm working on a really limited income, and if I didn't have my social media income or like other financial blessings that have just come out of nowhere, I would kind of be in the hole because this first paycheck, which my first paycheck has always gone towards housing expenses because I don't play when it comes to them people. When it comes to a roof over my head, I'm not playing. Like, I'm going to do whatever, not whatever, but I'm going to do what it takes to be able to pay for housing. So I'm going to go ahead and deposit this check. And like I said, I do have some extra money in my bank account, thank God, to be able to cover the full mortgage. But right now I'm also paying the other mortgage for the other house. So girl, I got to go back to work because this would not cut it. Like, $70,000 is a really good salary, but right now where we are in the state of this country and with everything that I have going on, it's just not enough to cover everything that I have to cover, especially since $70,000 is really like 15,000. I'm sorry, $55,000 after taxes. So yeah, girl, we got to get some things together. Now, I will say that I've been trying to work on some strategies, which is why I mentioned my vision board to make some extra income, like side hustles. I know we've talked about that before. And I don't want my side hustles to be very active, like DoorDash, Instacart, Uber Eats, things like that. I want my side hustles to be passive, really quiet, like money just coming in. And a lot of those side hustles is like you got to do a little bit of work. How I was saying about owning rental properties, like that's not passive income whatsoever. You got to do some work, but you're not driving yourself all around town and putting miles on your car and having to put gas in your car and all of that. So I'll talk about that in a video here soon about like side hustles that I want to try for the last 6 months of the year to not only try to pay off my debt, but to also be able to save and invest. And I will also say that last month, sometimes I did cut out Amazon Prime. I also have a Google Business Suite for my social media business. I went down, like I downgraded my plan to be able to save some money there. Like I said, I've been trying not to eat out as much. I haven't bought any clothes within the past like 30 days or anything like that. I'm trying to think of what else have I cut out. Today I will be calling some different car insurance companies because right now my car insurance is like 400, I think it's 420. And that is extremely high. When I had my little paid off hoopty car, my car insurance was like $150. Now I'm not saying that it's going to go down by half, but if I could at least get it down $100, maybe $75, that's a couple extra payments right there. So we're gonna try to do that. Same with my Wi-Fi plan. I think I might be paying like $120 right now, but I will say sometimes it's worth it just for me to just go ahead and pay the amount because I tried to decrease my Wi-Fi plan sometime last year. And when I tell you I could not upload a video, I work from home, so I need my meetings to be able to be, like crisp. I need to be on there talking clearly. I need my videos to be, loading and things like that. I need my streaming to be okay. I'm not playing around when it comes to the Wi-Fi. I probably won't change my phone plan because I've been with T-Mobile for like over 10 years now and they give me really good deals. They actually just gave me this iPhone 16 for free because I've been with them for so long. Well, I had to give them my iPhone 13, but it was a free upgrade. So I think that pretty much covers everything. Just a quick overall update of where I am, where I stand. I have been using my budget template for the past I did not use it in I don't think I used it in April, and I don't really think I used it that much in May. But I'm back on the wagon now in June because I need to be keeping track of my income. If you need one, it'll be linked down in the description box. It really does help me because when I went back and looked at everything that I had spent for January, February, and a little bit of March, I kind of fell off in March. A little bit of March, it really did help me understand like where I overspend. It helped me understand what my income is and what I need my income to be able to stay afloat. But like I was saying, one of the things that I really want to do is try to figure out what is the bare minimum, like the bare bones budget that I need to have to be able to live. So that includes my mortgage, my car insurance, my car payment, food, all of my necessities. So I'm probably going to do that here soon and then share that with you all. But I just realized that I never even gave you all an update here on where all of my debt is coming from. So on shorts, I think maybe when I say I'm $500,000 in debt, people are like, oh my God, does that include a house? Oh my goodness, where did you get, and it's like a shock factor. So yes, this includes two different houses. My first house that I got when I was 25 years old. It is located in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm in the process of trying to sell that house right now. I bought it for $228,000 and it is currently sitting at $197,000. I also bought another house, the house that I'm currently in, and I think it's currently at $244,000, something around there. I went to college and I had to take out student loans. So I think my student loans are somewhere around 39,000, 38,000, something like it's $40,000. I have a Capital One card that I have been using this year that I shouldn't have been, but it is what it is. In another video, I'm also going to talk about my strategy to get out of credit card debt. If not this year, then beginning of next year, and it includes like balance transfers and 0% interest credit cards. But we'll talk about get into all of the details. My Capital One card is at $5,484.16. My Discover card is at $10,115.42, and then I have a Credit Union credit card that is at $4,969.13. And someone asked me, how are you able to qualify for all of this debt? It's because I have good credit. Like, I've never not paid my bills. I just like to spend money. Okay? I have a personal loan that I used to consolidate two high interest credit cards last year, and that's currently at 6352.19. So altogether, oh, I'm forgetting about my car. My car loan is a little less than $20,000 right now, maybe 19 something, I think. So I don't know. I also will do another video. So at this point, we're at like 3 videos that I owe y'all. Keep track of me. Keep me on track. But I shared on Instagram and TikTok as well about my plans to use the proceeds from the sale of my house and what I'm going to do with it. I'm trying to figure out what debt I want to, like wipe out. And as of right now, I'm thinking about it being my car because it's $20,000 and the car insurance. If I can't find another good car insurance today, that'll definitely probably be what I'll do. But I don't know. Let me know what you think, because if you don't watch that video, it should be somewhere above $40,000, a $40,000 check that I'll get. So let me know if you would pay off the debt, if you would save, if you would invest. That's just a quick update. Subscribe to the channel, of course. I had a goal, or I have a goal, because today is June 27th, of hitting 50,000 subscribers before 4th of July, and we are currently at 49,900. So I think I'll hit my goal, but we'll do another budget and plan with me video the first week of July, and I'll share my updated vision board with you all. But as always, love you. See you in the next video. Ciao.